Look, I'm going to tell you something that might seem simple, but it's going to change how you think about money forever. Getting rich isn't really about what you make. It's about what you keep and what you do with it. And right now, there are 7 things you're probably buying that are keeping you broke, keeping you stuck, and keeping you from ever building real wealth. None of these are secrets. None of them are complicated, but most people refuse to hear it because it means taking responsibility. And taking responsibility is uncomfortable. I'm not here to make you comfortable. I'm here to make you wealthy. Before you think this is just another rich guy lecturing you about money, let me tell you where I started. I was a bartender. I slept on the floor with 6 roommates. I ate ketchup and mustard sandwiches because that's what I could afford. When I started my first company, Micro Solutions, I didn't have investors. I didn't have connections. I had a beat-up car, a cheap suit, and a willingness to outwork absolutely everyone around me. I went from sleeping on the floor to selling broadcast.com to Yahoo for $5 billion. Not because I was smarter than everyone else. Not because I got lucky. Because I understood one fundamental thing. Money is a tool, and most people use that tool wrong. I've been broke. I've been rich. I've been everywhere in between, and I'm going to be real with you. The habits that keep people poor are the same habits I see over and over again. It doesn't matter if you're making $30,000 or $300,000. If you're buying the wrong things, you're going nowhere. If you want more real talk like this, no fluff, no fake guru nonsense, just practical advice from someone who's actually done it, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the community of hustlers who are serious about changing their financial future. Drop a like if this resonates with you. Let's build something here together. Here's what drives me crazy. Everyone wants to get rich. Everyone talks about financial freedom, but almost nobody wants to change their behavior to actually get there. People want the shortcut. They want the hack. Oh, they want the secret strategy that the wealthy are supposedly hiding from them. I want to be real with you. There is no secret. There's no hack. There's just smart decisions made consistently over time. That's it. The problem isn't that you don't make enough money. The problem is that you're spending money on things that don't move you forward. You're buying liabilities and calling them necessities. You're financing your present at the expense of your future. Do the work. There are no shortcuts. The shortcut is discipline. The hack is saying no to things that don't serve your goals. Here's how I think about every single purchase I make, and I still think this way even as a billionaire. Before I spend money on anything, I ask 3 questions. Does this make me money? Does this make me smarter? Does this make me more productive? If the answer to all 3 is no, then I seriously question whether I should be buying it. That's my filter. Now let me walk you through the 7 specific things that fail this test almost every single time. The first thing you need to stop buying is brand new cars. I love cars as much as anyone. I've got nice cars now. But here's the thing. I didn't buy nice cars when I was building my wealth. I bought nice cars after I had wealth to spare. When I was running Micro Solutions, grinding every single day, working like someone was trying to take it from me 24/7, do you know what I drove? A beat-up old Fiat that barely ran. The thing broke down constantly. It was embarrassing. But you know what wasn't embarrassing? My bank account growing while my competitors were spending money on car payments. A new car loses 20 to 30% of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. You buy a $40,000 car, and by the time you get home, it's worth $32,000. You just lost $8,000 for the privilege of that new car smell. Buy a 3 to 4-year-old car that someone else already took the depreciation hit on. Take the money you're saving and invest it. Your car is transportation. It's not your identity. The second thing you need to stop buying is more house than you need. This one kills me because we've been sold this lie for generations that your home is your best investment. Here's the thing. Your home is not an investment. An investment puts money in your pocket. Your home takes money out of your pocket every single month. Mortgage, taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities, repairs. It's a money pit. And the bigger the house, the bigger the pit. When banks tell you that you're approved for a $500,000 mortgage, they're not doing you a favor. They're telling you the maximum amount of debt they can saddle you with. I know people making $200,000 a year who are completely broke because they bought a house they couldn't really afford. They look rich on the outside, but they're stressed out of their minds living paycheck to paycheck. Buy half the house the bank says you can afford. Take all the money you're saving and invest it. Your house is where you live. Your investments are what make you wealthy. Don't confuse the two. The third thing you need to stop buying is status symbols and luxury goods. Designer clothes, expensive watches, brand name everything. Keeping up with the Joneses. When I was hustling, building my companies, grinding 16-hour days, do you know what I wore? Whatever was clean, whatever was functional. I didn't care about brands. I cared about results. And here's what I've learned now that I'm around a lot of wealthy people. The really successful ones don't care about status symbols either. They care about building things. Poor people spend money to look rich. Rich people spend money to get richer. That's the difference. Every dollar you spend on a designer logo is a dollar that's not compounding in the market. Buy quality when you can afford it. Buy functional when you can't. And stop letting brands convince you that their logo is worth your financial future. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these first three have you been guilty of. The car, the house, the status symbols? Be honest. We're all learning here. The fourth thing you need to stop buying is convenience services you haven't earned. DoorDash, Uber Eats, meal kits, cleaning services, grocery delivery, premium everything, because you don't want to be inconvenienced. These services are fantastic for people who have already built their wealth. If you're a millionaire and your time is genuinely worth $500 an hour, then yeah, pay someone to clean your house. But if you're making $50,000 a year and you're paying a 30% premium on every meal because you don't want to cook, you haven't earned that convenience yet. When I was building Micro Solutions, I did everything myself. Sweat equity is the best equity. Calculate how much you're spending on convenience every month. I bet it's hundreds of dollars. Now imagine putting that money into index funds every month for the next 20 years. The hustle phase is not comfortable. It's not supposed to be. The fifth thing you need to stop buying is get rich quick courses and guru content. The internet is full of people selling you the secret to getting rich. For just $997, they'll teach you their exclusive system. Here's what I want you to understand. If someone had a system that actually worked that well, they wouldn't be selling it to you. They'd be using it. The real secret to getting rich is not a secret at all. Work hard, learn constantly, provide value, be patient, compound your returns. You don't need a $2,000 course to learn that. If you're not learning, you're standing still. But learning is basically free now. Books cost $15, libraries exist, YouTube is free, podcasts are free. Stop buying secrets, start doing the work. Ideas are worthless. Execution is everything. The sixth thing you need to stop buying is entertainment over education. I'm not saying never have fun. You need balance. But here's what I see. People spending 4, 5, 6 hours a day on entertainment and then complaining that they don't have time to learn new skills. Everyone has the same 24 hours. The difference is how you use them. When I was building my companies, I read everything I could get my hands on. I still read constantly. It's the habit that's made the biggest difference in my success. The best investment you can make is in yourself. The cheapest way to invest in yourself is to read for every hour of entertainment. Try to match it with an hour of education. The people who are going to win in the next 10 years are the people learning right now. It's not about the money. It's about the work. The seventh thing you need to stop buying is anything that kills your time. Time is the only resource you can't get back. You can always make more money. You cannot make more time. And yet people spend time like it's unlimited. Cheap things that cost time are actually expensive. If you spend 2 hours driving across town to save $20, you didn't save money. You lost 2 hours that could have been spent building something. Audit your time like you audit your money. Where is it going? What are you getting back? Work like someone is trying to take it from you 24/7, because guess what? Someone is. While you're wasting time, your competition is grinding. Everything I just talked about comes down to one thing. Are you willing to do what most people won't? Most people won't drive a used car when they can finance a new one. Most people won't live in a smaller house than they can technically afford. That's exactly why most people never build wealth. I didn't get where I am because I was the smartest guy in the room. I got here because I was willing to outwork everyone else. Effort beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You don't need investors, you don't need connections, you don't need permission. You need discipline, focus, and an absolute refusal to stay broke. Here's what I want you to do today. Pull up your bank statements from the last 3 months. Add up every single thing that wasn't absolutely necessary. Cancel at least 3 subscriptions today. Calculate what your car is really costing you. Replace 1 hour of entertainment with 1 hour of education this week. Audit your time for 1 week and ask yourself honestly if that's how someone building wealth spends their time. These aren't expensive steps. They're free. You don't need money. You need effort. I know some of you are thinking it's easy for me to say because I'm a billionaire. I understand your situation better than you think. I was broke too. The habits I'm talking about work at any income level. Some of you are thinking you don't have time. Yes, you do. You're watching this video right now. Everyone has the same 24 hours. The obstacles you're imagining are not as big as you think. The biggest obstacle is the story you're telling yourself about why you can't do this. Wealth is available to you. It's not reserved for people who were born into money or got lucky. It's available to anyone willing to make the right decisions consistently over time. If you're willing to put in the work, to make the sacrifices, to delay gratification, there's no limit to what you can build. If this video helped you, smash that like button. Let me know in the comments which of these 7 things you're going to cut first. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. The world doesn't owe you anything. Nobody's coming to save you. The only person who can change your financial future is you. But that's actually good news, because you're in control. Stop buying stupid things. Start building real wealth. Do the work. There are no shortcuts. Now go out there and outwork everyone.